Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from the Sunshine State. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Red on red.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, check that. Here we go.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
13 on the red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Stop.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult, defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, Lyle.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Logan Crook to kick off for the Jaguars.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. John Hines Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 Tigers. 19 Tigers. Go.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short. But not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Lisa 24. Done. It's done.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Hey, let's.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
30-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
To throw. Locks. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Here comes Smith on the return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
14. First down, Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll set up the screen to McLaughlin. And they'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third, they need 8. Back to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Ready up. Here we go. Lightning, 70 Lions.
All on the ground, McLaughlin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And that one shook down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. A run now with McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
That is 3 plays and
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. It'll take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll take this one in. Take Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw here to begin the drop. He'll drop this underneath to McLaughlin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Back at 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And left side, it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another first down.
Let's go. Mike, back to 60. Hey, let's go.
It's first down, and they'll run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Pioneer. Take up.
Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
No problem there on the extra point. Broncos move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
to run to begin this third quarter. He'll get in behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's David Collins on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That was a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
And they're on 17-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Etienne. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Next to score, Jaguars 21, Broncos 17. Logan Crook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hill looks to throw. Out to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? 60 by 6. Rambo leading.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Red, I'm red. 11. Soko, hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Lawrence now on 2nd down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Here's Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Yards on the play.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patriot Tootin. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
His kick is good. That's the score. Jaguars 28, Broncos 24. Morgan Brooks kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a screen from McLaughlin. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And the Broncos 1st down.
First and 10. Slot man in motion right. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Let's go now. Hey, the 6. Let's go, 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. The Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey,
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence going to give it to Jayton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right, let's go.
3rd down, they go with Bigsby. And he's got another one. Thanks, Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
27. Logan Burke to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Gray on that one. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Set. 72.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
19 tights. 9 tight. Bronco 80.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They'll run. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, where they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta-have-it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. The defense pulls, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute. And this remains a 2-point game. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
On red. This is it.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.